Here we go. We came, we saw, we kicked it.
You're listening to the Gene and Steve Show. Step aside and let the big kids play. Raw talk in your ears. Weekdays.
You know, when I was looking through the news yesterday, I saw I saw some article again, and Edward Snowden was talking about security, privacy issues, and I started realizing, like, most of the people that give advice and are held up as some kind of experts really are not at all. I mean, Edward Snowden, let's
just
put it.
a guy in the right place at the right time, or wrong place, depending on how
Edward
you look
Snowden
at it.
is able to download a file. I mean, that's the extent of Edward Snowden's abilities. He went into, I don't know, the super best friend's underground lair, called up the computer, and hit download. And now all of a sudden we're asking him what his opinion is on this privacy issue and this security issue. And I've heard him talk, and he really doesn't know that much at all. It's very much, they're all out to get you, which they might be, but he's, I don't know. It's this weird thing. It was, again, it's like having Mark Zuckerberg, like, address somebody on social media. At the end of that guy's a coder. He doesn't do anything else. He's obviously a bit of a dick in real life, and all of a sudden he's an expert and can talk on a particular subject that he really doesn't know much about. I mean, people say, oh yeah, he created Facebook. No, yes, he did create the original code, but he had a group of people around him that took Facebook to where it is. I mean, obviously, famously was, the Napster guy.
Yes.
So it's, I don't know, it just kind of got me thinking, are there any, holy shit, there's a lot of chat all of a sudden. Fuck.
Yes, I know. Everybody's been chatting while you've been talking on and on and on.
3 fucking minutes I've been
I
talking.
haven't stopped. I haven't said a single word. Oh, sorry. I said like 10 in 3 minutes. Yes, Marcus, people you shouldn't trust, like Brits in America that want to take your guns.
Absolutely, but I'm not getting up on a stage to do that. I'm not putting myself forward as some, gun expert. No, I'm just an idiot with a mic. I'm fully aware.
Hello to F15 and Irish who just joined us in Periscope, and hello to everybody else in there.
I bet you were going to get more Irish people.
Probably.
I need more Europeans in this room, definitely. I don't know. Yeah, I can't read the things. I'm going to go off subject.
Big B said he would have been here yesterday, but some people had to work for a living.
That
was aimed at Mark.
I remember that. I think I was 19 when that happened.
Hello to Leonard and Miguel, Big B, Marcus, all the people that are popping in. Hello.
All joining.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just having a bit of a whinge about, like, I don't know what it is about. No, I guess it's probably England as well now. But, like, America is definitely, you love your experts. You love somebody who, see, and this is what confuses me. You like somebody to effectively say they're more smarter than you.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I know you don't.
No, I don't like listening to certain experts. There's a few people that I will respect because I like their opinion, but I don't like experts.
I mean, I remember your ex actually telling me that that this child psychologist knew his kids better than he did, and I'm like, no. To be fair, that might have actually been true. No, it didn't really. Well, yeah, it might.
Okay.
It might. No, but I
In
mean,
that case, it might have
but
been true.
Just the kind of the surrendering of your own abilities to,
People don't want the responsibility nowadays to actually make up their own mind, to have their own thoughts. I don't think people want that responsibility because you never know what's going to happen.
It's just, I don't know, it's just that weird.
And I think if you're a groupie following a certain expert, no matter what field it happens to be in, then you got other people just like you. So there's nothing that's going to come back on you for having a certain opinion. Plus you get, boosted up into this, oh my God, this is amazing.
Right.
That kind of bullshit.
I
don't like that.
It's just, I don't know. I mean, news nowadays is not news anymore. It's all commentary, which is highly annoying. And it's like nobody can report on anything without their commentary on it, which, whatever. But there should still be genuine news sources. But, I saw today Miss Alabama, former Miss Alabama, called the Dallas shooter a martyr.
Oh,
now,
I saw something about that.
Okay, now, let's be honest. We're not going to listen to a lot of Miss anything. I'm not being sexist here, but, they don't help themselves.
No.
But they are, once they're crowned, they do go round and they do give little speeches about how wonderful and how you can be like me. Mm-hmm. These are not people that should be given advice. There's very few people. I mean, when I help a business, I actually don't really give them advice. I genuinely, I ask them questions that they already know the answers to. I don't really.
Bigby says he gets all of his news from the Jane and Steve show. Dude, seriously.
No, that's pretty good. And we get ours, from a mix of John Oliver and Reddit. So you have a fairly well-rounded.
Better than Facebook and BuzzFeed.
It is. But it's just this.
And Miguel's saying people listen to fools who've done something big, no matter how dumb they are. I.e., Duck Dynasty, Honey Boo Boo's mom, and they do, and they like. They put them
Duck Dynasty that's a great example. They clearly are very good in the market they're in. Mm-hmm. It gives them no, I don't know, so credibility in any other market than fucking duck whistles.
Duck whistles?
Yeah, I think that's what they make. I think they make duck whistles, don't they?
I don't know anything about them.
I don't know. Never watched the show.
One of their names.
Honey Boo Boo, as an example. Mm-hmm. Obviously, very, very good at being completely exploited by her mother.
Yes.
Okay? No reason to talk on anything else. Elon Musk. I'll go out there. Yeah, I'm going to do this one. Elon Musk. Yes. Wasn't he... what did he sell? Was it PayPal? Was he in PayPal? I can't remember what he did.
PayPal, yeah.
The guy's very good, clearly, in technology. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, is he suddenly this guru that would understand any business? Oh, fuck no.
Miguel and Marcus, you disappoint me that you know that. They make duck calls and hunting supplies.
There you go. Very, very good in that field. No point in listening. Now, granted, they don't get on a lot of shows as, experts. Mm-hmm. But,
Ew. Muscular.
Yeah, that's it. Ew. Apparently it's attractive for 15-year-old girls. Yes, that's all I know about Duck Dynasty. He's into the 15-year-olds.
Leonard, I think you're right. He says reality shows are the new news feed, and they really are, because it doesn't matter where you go. You can go to, even if you upheld, CNN or Fox News or BBC News or anything like that, you still have reality news and, what's happening with this and how this is, some major media event. And I think that's sad.
Richard Branson, as Marcus just brought it up, I would say up until the mid-90s, he was probably very good at giving sage advice on business in general, and particularly how to start things up. But I think, it's like Elon Musk. It's like Richard Branson. You get to a certain level of wealth, and you are no longer in touch with how people need to actually start a business. I mean, I do remember the one thing that stood out when I first started really kind of researching what Richard Branson was doing and understanding. I remember his first thing. He was like, surround yourself with the best lawyers you can afford. Now, now I understand why he said that, and there's a whole backstory to that. But at that point, that's when I realized he was losing touch with reality, because when you start a business, you are not able to go out there and put 20 lawyers on retainers. It just isn't going to happen. So right there and then, you've got to, I understand that, yes, that's maybe what you should do. Mm-hmm. But the reality is the monies aren't always there. So I'm just, I don't know. I keep seeing these people, Edward Snowden just, I like the guy with what he did. I think what he did was right.
Right.
But
he's no expert.
No, he's not. He's really not. So, I don't know.
So just as a side note,
yes.
Some of our Periscope listeners are just asking what station they're listening to. This is actually the Jane and Steve Show. You can go to roosterfm.com and listen to all of our shows.
Yeah, that's it. We kind of got excommunicated by the Airways types radios. So
we swear a lot.
I swear way too much.
Oh, I think I beat you.
But I think the swearing's pretty bad. It's weird on radio because you can say certain words and you can't say other words.
Yeah.
Like you can say things if you are informing somebody of something, you are allowed to use certain words. Mm-hmm. If you're not informing them and calling them a fucktard, they don't like that. They don't like that. So I mean, there we go. So that's, I don't know. It's just this thing of we take advice. We're always looking for advice from somebody. And I mean, me, kind of in my position and kind of just with the business end of it, I'm constantly looking round at what I would consider, kind of my equals. I'm going to avoid being an ass at this point.
I think you already did
I'm not
so
there.
I'm pretty sure you hit the mark.
No, but, and I see, I see the advice they give out, and I'm like, really, you're totally off your core area. I get it. You can be good at one thing, right? And I understand that. But the idea that, I was trying to think of a really good example, and I can't. But I can, and I'm trying to remember who it is. I think it was an actor, and it was during a serious interview, and they asked him he had played a character of a particular type of viewpoint, and they asked his opinion on that particular subject. Mm-hmm. And I can't remember. See, I got a feeling it was Ben Kingsley. That's what keeps rattling in my head. And he turned around and he went and he said, I don't know that subject. I learned lines on that. I learned how to behave like that. Why would you ask me? And he was quite pissed about it, like going, I don't listen to anything I say on this. I don't know what I'm talking about. And I love that kind of honesty. We say all this. I say it on the show all the time. I mean, I'm an idiot. Don't listen to me.
Yeah, Big B. Seriously. Find news somewhere else.
I just no. I'm like the BuzzFeed of audio, kind of.
I don't know if you're as legit as BuzzFeed, and that's saying something.
But even BuzzFeed, I mean, it is. It's just this weird thing.
It's just writers. It's just writers they hired to write bullshit. I know exactly how it works.
Yeah, and writers, their sole aim is to basically get you hooked into something. They'll put a sensational headline out there. Yeah. We call it clickbait now. That's exactly what we... Mm-hmm. I don't know. There's just... I don't know if anybody has people that they kind of view that same way of, like, why that person is... The tech industry pisses me off the most, probably, because it's people like Zuckerberg going up there and giving speeches about how they see, the future of, sort of interact. He knows fuck all.
Well,
he really does.
He's using him as like the face.
He was given like a whatever it was, a 30-minute speech on something, and I listened to him, and it was just bullshit. There's that Ray Kirkwell, Ray Donovan. No, that's wrong. Ray, he's a futurist. That's his thing, and he's very good at it. Mm-hmm. He's like, you look back on what he wrote like 30 years ago, and he gets something like a 9 out of 10 hit. Right? I mean, he's really good.
So he's good at guessing.
He's very good at seeing where trends are going. Yeah, I mean, it is guesswork. It's the future, so it's guesswork.
Yeah,
he's great. Most people haven't heard of him. Most people don't really know what he reads.
So, I mean, but you've brought up in the past that, you don't like how, like, the TED Talks go because there's no experts anymore. It's just people just talking and talking and talking. So, do you even think there's experts out there?
I don't. There's very few.
Do you listen to experts?
Sometimes and sometimes not. Here's my thing with it, right? If you... there was a great saying that was told to me, like, donkeys years ago, and this is by... my original mentor, I guess. And he said, that if you ever want really good advice, go find a complete loser. If you find somebody that's constantly failed, they're going to give you some really good advice on what not to do. And I kind of see it that way. To me, it's like, and the problem is nowadays is nobody likes to admit their mistakes. Nobody likes to, I mean, they all talk about it, especially in my industry. They're all like, oh, if you're making a mistake, you're learning. What mistakes have you made? Well, I blew $100,000 on something. And that's not really a mistake. And it's like that. It's just that kind of, they don't really tell you what they made mistakes on. Their mistakes just happen to coincide with what they're now trying to sell you. And so to me, that invalidates it out. I find, here's my thing. When people tell you the mistakes they've made, and they seem to fit, and I'm going to give an example, Tony Robbins. You listen to his early story, and all of his mistakes led him to where he was today. Well, isn't that wonderful? I can guarantee you that Tony Robbins' mistakes did not take him where he was today. Mm-hmm. Part of them did, but that wasn't the sole reason. He had a drive, and it's that thing. It's that thing of like...
Miguel says he's got great advice, and Marcus says he's an expert on general useless information.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd say that's about right. But this is the thing, I think, this is why I like a lot of, most people on this show, is that they...
Did you just say most people?
Most. I don't like all of them. There's a lot of Periscope users I don't like.
That's not nice.
Yeah. I don't like Miguel
says
either.
Tony Robbins is a cult.
Yeah,
it is.
His
yes,
followers.
it is.
Yeah, his followers are the guy itself. I mean, he's no. I will give him credit where credit's due. He's got some good ideas. You don't get to where you are with not, Mark Zuckerberg, who is a complete twat, right? Built Facebook, but not single-handedly. It's. Yeah. Here's, the people that, the groupies that follow people like Tony Robbins and stuff, there are no industry leaders sat there. There are not. No. I mean, it's true. Corporations will send employees to some of his seminars, but he's not. Tony Robbins' advice could be summed up in one sentence: "You can do it." Right. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean,
so he is an expert of nothing.
I don't know.
He's an expert in certain things. He's just gotten smart enough to, create this cult following for him.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's what all experts do.
I've bought some of his books, and his books really you could cut 90% of it out. He spends, 700 pages getting to a point that could be summarized.
I'm a writer. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
And that,
So all of his, Indian or Filipino writers that, helped him write that book, yes, they know. Add words. Add, fluff words. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Here's one sentence. Now fluff it out and make a whole book. Okay.
So, I'm... I don't know. It's just a thing. I mean... Again, Steve Jobs is held up as, as some visionary. He was very good at making Apple products appeal to a particular type of people. Outside of that, he really doesn't, I mean, people his visionary design of the iPhone, that was a total lift from HP. The iPad, total lift from Microsoft, I believe it was originally.
But it all comes down to PR and marketing, and
I know,
but it's just like the reason Mark Zuckerberg does all these speeches. He's the PR person for it.
I know, but this is the problem is that people listen. I mean, it's I mean, it's I don't know. I mean, it's like I can look at a business and go, okay, I can actually see what's going wrong here. I can see where you need to change things if you want to grow your business or whatever, but. Every business is different, and I don't, I don't like saying, oh, I just, I know everything about business, or and I would never allow anybody to say that. Not that anybody ever would, but there are people out there that do that, and they go, he's this genius fixer, and he's this genius guy that can go in and turn things around. Okay, how many has he turned around? And it's like, oh well, he's turned around, hundreds of businesses. Okay, how did he do it? Well, he's invested $35 million so far. Here's the thing, right? You can turn any business round if you stick money into it. You know exactly what I'm going on
I
with.
know exactly what you're going on about.
No,
this
I
now.
actually, yeah. You know, to me, there's, I don't know. I just, I'll still watch it.
I know, and
watch it.
but you criticize it, but you watch it. Why? Is
I
it just for entertainment? I mean, you're talking about what the profit.
Yeah. I was just, I saw it and I was like, okay, I'll watch this.
I don't think he's a genius.
And I think
he pumps money into shit,
yeah.
and then he brings in managers that know what the fuck they're doing.
That's
all he is. He's just a glorified angel investor with a TV show. Psh.
Yeah, pretty much so.
That's all I see.
What about Bar Rescue?
I'd say he's probably pretty clever. He seems to know his shit.
He seems to know one area.
But
would John Taffeta?
He has other people.
Oh, of
do
course.
Other
Oh,
areas.
yeah, of course.
Right. So he's not like this all-knowing.
But as an example,
God.
right? Would you invite John Taffeta to stand up and talk about social platforms and their influence on today's society? No, but somebody will.
Sure.
Because it's that weird case of like, if somebody
You're really
has
into
made
those kind of shows currently, aren't you?
What?
Like Bar Rescue.
Bar Rescue. Well,
and Profit.
Well, no, it's the same thing. It's like, you know, when we start traveling, I actually want to obviously open bars where we go, and I actually, you know, and that's what I want to do. So my initial thing before, you know, I have no reason to bring in a consultant yet to help me set one up because I don't have a bar yet. So right now, what I'm doing is looking and seeing where bars fail. So Bar Rescue was a perfect thing for me.
That's why you watched all 50 episodes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In like the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, 3 weeks. Let's be fair. You were gone a week.
Yeah. I like those. It's, you know, so to me that, you know, that's handy to know, but it's just this weird thing of, you know, even with even with somebody like that, even if you were still in the food industry, right? He doesn't know where the trends are going any more than the next person does.
No, but he has like groupies for that.
Yeah.
Well, not groupies, but like managers and other experts. I don't know. I'm not an expert person. I'm more skeptical on anybody that goes, oh no, I know the answer. I can do this. I'm like a marketing genius. I'm a manager. I'm not interested in people like that.
Yep. I see, you know, and I'm in this weird situation because
funnel?
I don't know what butt funnel is.
I don't know.
That must have been one show. Oh, by the way, I didn't watch all 50 or whatever it was.
They were all watched.
Yeah, I know, but it didn't start at 1. It started like at 40 or 38 or something.
Oh.
Yeah, I need to find all the original ones. So that's a series I might actually buy because I really do. I like what he does about it, and 2 of his mixologists are really hot, and one of them's a black dude. What? Okay, 3. But he is. He's such a good-looking man. Oh my god.
Wow.
I'm just trying to balance out the sexuality in this show.
Okay.
You know, so.
And Dr. Sunday is on Periscope, and he's like, "What are we talking about?" I'm not sure.
Just
has a crush on a black bar guy.
We're talking about experts. No.
That's exactly what we're talking about.
Oh yeah, Miguel. Yes, the show is totally staged. I completely understand that. And these people call them in because they're flat broke and they're going to go out of business if they want their bar remodeled. You know, and everything else is... I understand that. One of the things... The reason I like the show is because, you know, it's something that's always struck me. You know, I mean, I had a retail shop years and years ago, and there were certain things that the original owner never did that, to me, just stood out. There wasn't a proper cleaning regime in place. And so the place always looked dirty. We actually changed that. We put something in. It made the shop more appealing. Duh. But, you know, to the previous owner, that hadn't, you know...
Oh, Marcus says he mentions butt funnel on every one where they have a dance floor.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Oh, really? Floor. Oh, wow. Wow, I've never picked that. I guess I haven't seen... The last ones didn't really have dance floors.
I haven't seen any.
So,
I've only seen like 2.
Mark Cuban. Okay, this is a weird one because Mark Cuban, up to about 3 weeks ago, I would have just called him a toss face. And I really couldn't stand the guy. I've heard comments of him. And I was like, you know what? I probably just, not that he really cares, but I at least owe it to myself to go, let me actually look at where this guy came from. Because as far as I'm aware, Mark Cuban at some point came into a shitload of money and bought the Mavericks, and that was it, right? And that's pretty much all I know about him. So I actually ended up buying a book that he had sort of cobbled together of pretty much where he got where he got. He's pretty smart on a lot of things. I'd actually...
Everybody's claiming to be an expert on Periscope. We got a fantasy football expert. We got a personnel expert.
Right, okay, so that's great. That's great. So if you're a fantasy football expert, right, right, how qualified do you think you would be, right, to speak on the real NFL game?
I don't think you could actually be a fantasy football expert. I mean,
Yes, you
isn't
can.
that like an oxymoron?
No.
I think it is. So Mark Cuban.
Yeah, sorry.
You're like... all over.
So, again, it depends what... Mark Cuban recently has come out with a few comments which makes so much sense. I mean, he's... The thing I used to like about him, that first went, you know what, I should look at this guy a little bit more just to see, what he's about, is he was like, don't ever fucking borrow money to start a business. End of story, right? Don't go, angel investors and other the last option, the best thing you can ever do for a business, this is my advice, is literally show it working. If you really need money, show it working. People will fall over themselves to go into it. So I don't know. I'm
Miguel's standing up for our guy. Saying you can be a fantasy football expert. There are a bunch of them, and he's going, no, we're consultants reassuring our subscribers.
Well, again, no, but therein lies the problem. Consultants reassuring their subscribers. Basically, your drive is because you've got money invested with that. And you're going, well, I'm going to show them how to do that particular way. But you can't give out advice, even though fantasy football technically is in sports, right? And you might be good at that one very thing. You might be good at the one particular area that you've got. But outside of that area, you're nothing. And the point I was making is when you get people like Edward Snowden giving advice on sort of privacy issues. He knows fuck all about those. He hit the download button.
I've touched a sore spot with this guy. He's like, we're members of the Fantasy Sports Writers Association. Okay.
That doesn't matter. Listen, you see, right there is the problem. I am not a member of any association at all, right?
No, fuck no.
And I can fucking run rings around most business consultants out there because they're useless. But they have all these degrees and they have all these things. And that doesn't mean anything that you're part of a guild. It just doesn't mean anything. I mean, if the guild was like, well, you had to have run at least... there we go. No, I'm not going to go down that route. No, I'll just leave it.
Miguel's like, fantasy sports is lame.
I honestly, I have no idea what it is.
I
don't know how it operates.
I tried, and then I just was like, well,
I
don't
got
care.
very interested when I saw the betting side of it coming out. Which is all the money that they can win. I was interested in it.
I think a lot of that's been shut down now, hasn't it?
Has it?
I don't know.
No,
I've
just
heard
in New York
something.
or something.
Oh, yeah, I saw something about it.
So, I don't know why you guys still ban gambling here. It's bizarre. Sports gambling? Fucking open it up. So anyway,
I don't know. I don't think anybody's an expert. I don't know.
No.
I just don't like the idea of expert. I mean, Miguel's like, so anybody can be an expert in anything. Well, of course you can know a lot about it, but I think at the end of the day, it's how good are you at making people believe you? I.e. Tony Robbins, i.e. cult. You can say anything. If you're a good salesman, you're going to get people like swooning left and right, thinking, "Oh my God, you're like the dog's bollocks." But it's like it's not going to happen unless you're really, really, really good at sales and make people believe you. But
yeah, that's absolutely. I mean, it's like the current thing I'm doing. Be completely honest about it. I've teamed up with somebody because basically, when it comes to sales, I'm shit. I can't sell the idea to somebody to save my life. But the business partner that I've gone in with now, he is a sales genius. So I fix the problem, but he's the one that initially goes out and goes, let's look at this. We can actually solve this for you. We can turn this around for you. This is what we're going to do, blah, blah, blah. Then he gets the client and then goes, "Hey, Steve, fix this." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And, and so that's kind of how it works. And, so the experts
You're
out
an
there.
expert problem solver.
Yeah.
I'd say you're good at that.
Yeah, that's pretty
Somebody
much
has
my...
a problem, you can solve it.
Yeah. I mean, joking aside, obviously, if you come with a dumbass problem, I'm going to give you a dumbass answer.
Yes, but you're an expert in it.
Yeah. But it's not, I don't really hold myself up to that. Well, unless you look at my website, and then I kind of claim I am. But yeah,
I had that song in my head too, Dr. Sunday.
What was that? What
Ice Ice
song?
Baby.
Oh.
If you have a problem, you'll all solve it.
I missed that. Oh my god, I missed that. Wow, shame on me. Yeah. Oh god. Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah,
you should have that playing on your website, just like Ice Ice Baby. You should. That would be funny.
I'm not ready to be a motivational speaker yet. But that would be an awesome entrance, wouldn't it? You get that playing, and I actually do the moonwalk onto the stage. Turn around, hands in the air.
How does a moonwalk have anything to do with Vanilla Ice?
Well, I don't think I can really do the Vanilla Ice walk onto stage.
Does he have a specific walk?
No, that's the
Okay.
problem. So I had to borrow a moonwalk. So
Yeah, Marcus is there too. Yep.
Marcus has just got my my tagline.
Yeah, you should.
Yo,
do
I'll
that.
solve it. It's weird, it's a weird thing because I never considered myself good at
Dr.
anything
Sunday
like
said
that.
you could do the McHammer slide step.
Ah, there you go. You see, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one to do it. Yeah. Parachute pants a glide. Ripley, I don't want you coming over to me. Ripley is our dog who snores and yawns and sleeps and does nothing else. Do you need to go out? Do you? Do you really? All right. Hang on, everyone.
What are you doing?
I'm letting the dog out.
Oh, are you scaring her? You're not even
I'm not
yelling.
yelling, but
I
there you
know.
go.
That's kind of surprising. She normally ever wants to go out when you're yelling.
I know. Maybe she's feeling like I'm building up to it.
It could be.
Yeah, so, I don't know. I just... It was something you actually told me
About what?
that I could solve issues in business. That was my ability.
Yes, that's what you're good at.
I never knew that.
You fix all my IT problems.
So, yeah, but I'm not an IT person.
No, but you fix all my IT problems, so therefore you're an expert in problem solving.
Okay.
See the point?
Yeah, but it wasn't just IT.
No, it's not just IT. But when I have a problem and I go, I don't know how to do this, you fix it.
Yeah.
You're like Mr. Fix It. You're like an expert.
There's just not an industry around that. That's the problem.
Nope. Everybody needs it. Nobody will pay for it. And all their businesses will crumble because of it.
Yeah. There's people that'll pay for it.
Yeah.
But the ones that really need it generally don't. Because they've generally let it go too far.
We get it, Dr. Sunday. You have a real.com. That's like for fantasy football. We really get it.
Dr. Sunday.
Okay. Well, no. His website is like who to start, like a number 2. And it's like fantasy football stuff. And you have to pay like $30 a month. And he's saying they have 57.4 million users, which is an awful lot. No, you don't have the right site.
No, I don't. I typed in Dr. Sunday. Dude, if you've got that many users, fucking pony up and buy that .com. Dr. Sunday. Fucking awesome domain. You know what it's for currently? Eye Doctor. That's it. Somebody that just
his
peers
Periscope
into
name.
Well, you need to get on that.
No, he's here, bantering on about his, website. So.
I'm not saying his website.
Already did.
Oh, did you know we've passed 1 million views?
Cool.
Okay. I was expecting a bit more than that, but hey, whatever.
I thought we already did.
No, well, we did on the last channel.
Oh, okay.
You know when I decided in January just to randomly change our channel and start all over again? I didn't like the way our channel had really was growing, and of course, and so I asked Speaker if they would. I asked Speaker if they would transfer our listeners over to a new format, because what happened? No one wants to know. There was there was a fuck up with iTunes, and it was really screwing us sideways all the time. So I had to make a decision: do I lose all our stats and start anew, and get it right on iTunes, or keep it wrong and grow? So I decided just to drop it all and start again, just to prove I could do it a second time, which we did. 1 million views.
Listens.
Yeah, whatever. Something.
Cool.
So, it's kind of cool. I like that.
Did that again. You're not, like, aiming to rechange it again.
Oh, fuck no.
Start all over
No,
again, right?
No, I'm done. Okay. No, but now I could set it up properly on iTunes.
Okay.
Because iTunes were just not cooperating. So there we go. I did that. So.
Good. So we saw you were talking about, like, everybody's bringing it up on Periscope, and they were doing it yesterday, and everybody's asking me. I had messages before. Have I heard about Pokemon Go? Yes, I have.
I have it on my phone.
You have it. I saw today it has more daily users than Tinder or Snapchat now. I mean, really?
Well, it's a passing phase. You know, 6 months down the line, everybody's going to be, let's uninstall the app.
Back to Tinder and Snapchat,
yeah,
right?
That's right, yeah. Tits always win.
Yeah.
So until Pokemon does... Apparently some guy got found out cheating by using that app.
How do you cheat on
because
Pokemon Go?
because
I don't even get
Pokemon
it, exactly.
stores the locations with where you found shit, and his girlfriend looked on his phone at Pokemon and found that he was finding shit at his ex-girlfriend's house. Of course, the question then comes up: why were you at your girlfriend's house, moving about her house, finding things? So you know.
So I mean, you're playing it.
No, I'm not.
You're not really playing it.
No, I uploaded
like
it.
Some serious
I was sat on the
people,
toilet and there was a Pokemon in front of me. So I was like, fuck it. So I did it. And then I was bored.
I mean,
I had to wipe.
What is it exactly? Explain it to me, because I really don't get it. You like actually have to go places and go get them, yes? Is that what you do? Like you see one and then you have to drive there and then like hold your phone up or something?
I'm going to be honest, right? I'm not really the gamey type of person.
Right, but so is that you saying you don't know?
Well, what? Yeah.
God, you're old.
I don't know. Does anybody else
I don't have any games on my phone at all.
Uh-huh.
So,
oh, there we go.
Is that Pokemon Go?
This is Pokemon Go,
Let me see.
apparently. It's started up, so...
So what do you have
and I haven't been to an ex-girlfriend's house, so you can look all you want.
Okay, good. Okay, I don't... it's loading. This is taking a long time.
It's loading.
I mean, there's like all of these like different things, you know. It's like people are saying, oh, with like your Pokemons, like people are like robbing people and stuff. I mean, that's just kind of like out there crazy, right?
You know, it's like with anything.
What am I doing?
I don't know. What'd you do?
I don't know. I pushed a button.
You did?
You're a girl.
Am I? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I just picked something hot on there. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently once you
like
start walking around... Once you
is this our street?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, there's one flying over here. Oh, so I could just get it on... Oh, that's a gym. I don't know what a gym is.
I don't know what a gym is.
I don't get it.
If you've seen the size of me, you'd understand.
I don't get Pokemon Go. So what do you do? You put...
I don't know. There you go. You see now, you can walk towards stuff, but apparently your camera goes active, and I don't know how to do that. So you see the real world with those superimposed things on. I just don't know how it works.
Or you could just get out of your house and like go look at it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Oh, that's the church down the street from us.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know, it's
so
weird,
the
right?
The church across the street from us is actually on Pokemon Go.
Yes.
Is there like a Pokemon there? Is that what that means?
I don't know. I really don't know.
But you have the game and you play it. You're an expert at Subway Surfers.
No, I'm not.
You tell the kids you are.
Yeah, well, that's just to impress them.
Right.
I'm not an expert at Subway Surfers. I'm pretty good at it.
Oh, Marcus says Emmy's put all the games on his phone except Words with Friends.
Yeah.
And Bigby thinks it's weird that a Pokemon was watching you poo.
Mm-hmm. I know, because they activate the camera. And they're like, oh my god.
That's gross.
Yeah. I installed it and I actually just stood up from the bathroom a bit.
That's gross.
Yeah. So that added like $8 billion to Nintendo's stock value.
Seriously?
Yep. Yeah, it was like $7.9 billion.
They're saying apparently Pokemon Go is also a good way to find dates.
Yeah.
There's like stories popping up all over social media, like people like, saying they found him. There's also like Craigslist has seen like an increase in like missing connections full of messages from players. They're like, oh, I saw you
again,
here.
it is. What? Well, it's because if you see somebody playing the same game as you, they obviously don't have a life like you. So it means they're probably up for it.
And they go on Craigslist on misconnections often.
I mean, that pretty much gives you the extent of the type of people you're dealing with when Craigslist misconnections is flooded with Pokemon Go people. It's like...
I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe I'm too old now. I don't play games on my phone ever. Ever. So I guess I'm really, really far behind. I think the last time I did that, I was Angry Birds. And I had that for a couple months. And that was it.
Right, yeah. I know. That's the thing with all of these things. So 8 billion. You see, and See, this is the problem with business. You see, because what's happened now is that 8 billion has now been added to the value of Nintendo. Nintendo will now actually utilize that money by being able to get finance against it to go to something else. When Pokemon, like everything else Nintendo does nowadays, right, gets old and people walk away from it, all of a sudden Nintendo are going to be almost flat broke again. And it's this weird... I'm not going to go down that road. By the way, just so we're absolutely categorically clear about this, no, it is not a federal crime to share your network, your Netflix or any other password. I've seen stories popping up all over the news because a federal judge has ruled that apparently it's a crime. No, it's not. That was fucking... See, once again, it's people not reporting the news. It's reporting fucking commentary.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
You combine sentences.
I know.
Okay.
I know. Okay, so a federal appeals court judge last week ruled that sharing passwords for Netflix, HBO is a crime, but they have to press charges against you, which they probably never would. But that's in effect, it's a crime. No, it's not, and this is what pisses me off about reporting nowadays.
Okay.
People they report their opinions; they're not reporting the news. Right. What the Court of Appeals judge actually said was nothing along those lines. But people have gone, oh well, it could technically be that. No, it's not a crime to share your Netflix password with people. The stories are popping up everywhere, and
supposed to, though.
Huh?
I don't think you're supposed to.
HBO actually encouraged it. HBO's director went, share your password. Yeah, HBO. Was it HBO? Yeah, it was HBO. HBO actually encouraged people to share their passwords.
We don't have HBO Go.
Yes, we do.
We have HBO Now.
We have HBO Now.
I've learned that.
That's right. We have that one.
Okay, so it's not a crime, and people don't need to
It's not.
People aren't going to get stopped, even if they said that. Even if the media was like, "Oh my god, it's a crime," you're not going to stop doing it.
No, but it's like software. It's like video piracy or audio piracy. It's like which. Do people still download music illegally? Does that still happen? With streaming services now, I can't imagine why you would need to.
I would imagine they do. Why would you pay for it?
I don't know. It was really funny because, throughout all of that, with all of those things, the BitTorrent sites, which anybody that was using BitTorrents, you're fucking idiots and you deserve to get caught because the rest of us were all on news groups. And the FBI and everybody never looked at those, and you could download all day long and so forth. So there you go. So,
what are you implying there?
Nothing. I never downloaded music legally.
That's what I thought you meant.
It's only illegal if they prove it.
Are you looking at drones over there?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm not doing drones.
Okay.
When I wanted a drone, I couldn't buy one, could I?
No.
So there you go.
All he talked about the entire week we were traveling.
The funny thing,
I want a drone. I really need a drone. Well, I could look it over at the bonfires if I had a drone.
Mm-hmm. The really funny thing about all of that is how our society is changing. It was very weird to see when we went down to the fireworks display at Plymouth that, by the way, all went wrong and they all blew up. And the barges
they were the ones
caught
on the
fire.
news. It was awesome.
The amount of drones in the air was kind of weird, and they were buzzing over us as well. It wasn't just out on the fireworks. They were getting, obviously, shots of the people and so forth. And it's this strange thing of I don't know, it kind of really hit home to me because we're in Harpswell. We don't see drones at all. Mm-hmm. We were the only people that had a drone here last year. Mm-hmm. And it's weird now. I don't know if it's happening everywhere else, but it was just so weird. At any events now, there are drones in the air. And there's not one. There's
weird.
A dozen of them.
I don't think it's weird at all.
Do you know?
It's just something in the air. I don't really think about it like that as being weird or...
But that's somebody. But if somebody was stood there videoing you, you'd have a fit about it.
Right, but nobody's... Okay, like you were saying... No, you go ahead and video like fireworks all day long. Nobody's gonna fucking watch it.
I am so fed up with that.
Over crowds and stuff. Nobody's gonna fucking care. I mean, you know what? We are in probably so many people's holiday photos. It's not even fucking funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they don't sit there and look at you constantly.
Oh, unless you're hot,
possibly. But I mean, we have other people in our, photos you take every day on the streets. There's people in the background. It's the same thing with the drones. I don't really see it as a problem. Yes? That's a really big yawn.
Yeah, sorry.
Especially since you got up at, 11:30?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. It's just weird to see so many drones now.
So why do you want a drone, then? If you think it's so weird... And it's kind of...
I like aerial shots a little bit. I just think...
That sounds really creepy, but okay. Carry on.
I like bedroom window shots. I think it's cool when... I think when we're traveling, and we can get... Rather than having the usual selfie, to have this wide, kind of awesome pic of where we are, rather than just this close-up, our two faces with a bit of background behind it, whereas we could have a lot of background, two little faces. I like that idea. So for me, a drone would be for us to take better photos and better video.
We don't even take photos.
I know because I hate taking selfies because I feel it is the most... I can't think of the words.
But it's just like I think selfies aren't a bad idea when you're talking about doing it as a couple or whatever, or a group. Because normally, back when we were kids, it was just find some stranger, and go, oh, can you take a picture of us? That's annoying as fuck.
Right.
So now you don't have to do that.
I know. That's why I like drones.
But you can do it with your phone. You don't have to have a drone.
Yeah, you do, because
you just want a drone.
No, I don't like taking pictures of me.
But you have
as everybody
GoPros.
has currently, has obviously mentioned before. I have a face for radio.
Yes.
So I don't do well. Fuck you.
No, I'm saying everybody says that. I mean, you know that.
I know.
I
know. That's why I fucking hate all you Periscope users. Go fuck yourself with a barge pole.
Okay, but you have 2 GoPro cameras. That you took last week. You didn't do anything with them.
We didn't do anything fucking interesting.
Yes, we did. We were at the fucking beach.
Here's sand.
Then why'd you bring them?
Because I thought we were going to do interesting things. We
went to Water Whiz. You didn't, you could have done...
I don't think walking around with a GoPro at Water Whiz is probably very, very, sort of legit.
You could have taken it to Martha's Vineyard when we were going over on the ferry.
I could have.
You didn't.
I could have.
But you didn't.
No.
Right.
Because I had my phone with me and it was easier to use my phone.
Right. So, but are you going to, carry a drone when it's easier to use your phone?
Well, no, just for when we get somewhere, if we're going on a hike somewhere, I'd be like, okay, let's get a drone up there so we can, do that.
How many hikes do we go on? Seriously.
I would like to go more on them. I don't want to fucking sit on a beach all day. I'm not that kind of person, so I like doing stuff.
Okay.
If that involves hiking, then fine, we'll go hiking. If it involves sitting in a bar drinking, fine, I will sit in a bar and drink.
So if you're really plastered, you go sit on the beach and drink.
Or go for a walk.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Then get the drone to follow me to record the, escapades.
Escapades.
Yep. Shut up, Bigby. I walk.
I find it interesting that that's what you call out Big B for, not for him calling you vain.
No. He's just calling it as he is.
Exactly.
But I draw the line when he says that I'm unable to hike. No, my good man, that is not what we do here.
Running yesterday.
I did go running yesterday. My legs today are concrete. Seriously, they hurt so bad.
Why?
I ran.
Right, but if you stretch out and you drink water after,
I did. I drank loads of water. They still are.
They really shouldn't.
I don't think you realise how unfit I really am.
Apparently not.
Because I know how unfit I really am, and believe me, I'm very unfit. I ran...
so are you going to go running later today?
Maybe, if it cools down a bit.
It's not going to cool down.
Okay, I need to wait for it to... I can't run in this. I will pass out.
Okay. It's going to be 81 all week.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
So you done running?
No, I really want to... I want to run. It's really embarrassing. I'm at that stage where when I run, I feel my stomach, chest, and face go up and down. Like in unison. As I'm running, my stomach, my chest, and my face doing this as I run.
Oh, that's like girls with big boobs.
Oh.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, but that's cool. If you've got big boobs and you run, you're like, all right, yeah.
No, it's not cool.
No, but it's not like, that's not horrible to look at. I'm aware when a guy is running and his stomach, chest, and cheeks are moving to the rhythm of the beat. That is slightly uncomfortable.
Nobody else can hear the beat, so it's okay.
I could. It was like...
Steph says 81. Ugh, we're melting. Yeah, 81. We're in like a heat wave this week here.
Yeah.
It's like super heat wave. Check out the news. Like AccuWeather, weather, whatever. You can see all up the northeast coast.
But
it's like super heat
Marcus
waves.
and Stephanie, you have something we don't.
I still have a heating blanket on my bed. Just put that in perspective.
We don't have fucking air conditioning here. You know why? Because when Jane moved here, she was like, no, we don't need air conditioning because it's going to be beautiful. And we're just going to have the windows open. It is fucking hot. And there is no fucking air conditioning. And I'm British.
It's not hot.
Anything above 65 is hot for me.
But it's not hot here. I mean, it's warm when you're in the sun, but it's not hot. And at nighttime, it's not that bad.
I know Big B, but, you're a hero. Because it's been 101 in his shop. And I know shops don't generally use air conditioning, but you generally at least have, like, air movers there.
Yeah, 81 is hot. I mean, in Maine temperatures. But, I kind of laughed at it when we first moved here because everybody's like, oh my God, it's going to be like 82 tomorrow. I'm just like, they're like, it's so hot. Are you staying cool? Okay.
Yep.
Because, I did. I grew up in Texas. I lived in California up in Redding. It would get up to like 110 easy. Yeah. And, so it's like, I don't know. But 81's like, it's kind of warm today. That's it. I'll stay in the shade. That's it. I'm good.
I just sit there and sweat.
Go down to the beach.
And do what? I can't
water.
do anything there.
You can go in the water.
I know, but I have stuff to do. I have to record videos today.
Okay.
Upstairs in the hottest room in the fucking house with Noah's socks.
Ooh, yuck. Marcus says it's $97.99 there for the next 10 days.
But you're
in Texas and you have AC. You don't have to go outside. Here, we're outside inside because the windows are open, and that's like the best thing. But at least it's not humid this year. Last year was bad.
Oh, I think humid. It's still going to get humid. I don't think we're...
it's not really supposed to be that bad, actually.
Oh, well, that's good. Mm-hmm. Humidity,
The next, couple weeks is going to be kind of crappy, but then I think it's not going to be so bad.
That's what 2 weeks of hell.
Yes.
I don't want that.
Pretty much. So. But, we're still going down to, 58, 57 at nighttime. Mm-hmm. I have a heating blanket on my side of the bed.
Oh, you do? Oh, then I'll open the windows more. Because I wasn't opening the windows much because I didn't want it to get cold. I know, but you were saying that, and then you're just like, oh, I'm cold. So I'm just like, tell me to do something, whine that I do it. So I'm just, no. So that's fine. Tonight I'll open up the windows.
That's fine. I have a heating blanket. I'll just swap it up to 10.
All right.
Well, it's better than being cold, right?
No.
How is that nasty?
I hate being hot.
Well, I'm not hot.
Warm.
I'm
I like
just
being cold.
I'm not freezing.
I like being cold. That's because I'm more warm-bodied. However, that actually works. I don't know how that works.
I don't think it works like that. I think some people are just more susceptible to heat.
Me, I'm British. I grew up
I don't
cold.
like the heat either.
Just that's the problem I have with the beaches. Just sat there sweating. Just doesn't.
I wasn't sweating.
But I am. I do. I sit there and I sweat. I can remain perfectly still, so my body should simply just cool down. Doesn't.
But you could just sit under an umbrella in the shade, and then it wouldn't be so hot.
I'd still be sweating.
Okay.
All the time.
I got nothing. How are you going to manage
I don't know.
Traveling?
I don't know.
Because we're not going to cold areas.
I know.
Okay. You found your perfect linen outfit the other day.
I did.
Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was an African shop. You'll all be happy to know. I saw it and I was like, that's it. And I can see myself with a brown satchel as well.
Flip-flops.
I now need a gold watch, though.
You're going to have, like a rope necklace with, a shell on it or something.
Oh, fuck no. No, gold.
No, you have to.
No, yellow gold.
Oh, jeez.
Yellow gold. That's all I'm doing. It means I've got to change my watches. All my watches are, black and silver. I need them gold. You can't wear white linen and not wear gold. It's just what you're doing.
You're not going to want to wear a watch when you're hot.
I'll put a couple more links on it so it gets that annoying loose.
Oh, jeez. God.
But yes, linen is my thing, apparently. I was very disappointed with how I looked on holiday.
What do you mean?
I looked like a fat, out-of-place dad. I'm kind of done. I don't like shorts and T-shirts.
Then
I've
go
got.
get new clothes.
I got to get something different. Yeah.
I keep telling you to go shopping and get something
Don't
different.
you fucking
then.
dare, Marcus. I'm not wearing fucking flip-flops.
Buy him a pair of flip-flops.
No. Fuck no. I had to wear those brown fucking things I have, and I can't stand those
Flip-flops.
things. What are they?
Flip-flops.
Oh, I fucking hate those.
Yeah.
Stupid
He's
thing.
got like leather sandals.
If
like,
my
sandals.
toes, right, were meant to part as much as they are to try and hold onto a fucking flip-flop, then God would have made my
they
toes
don't
wider.
part a lot.
Yeah, they do.
They kind of fit in like the little like cubby hole part.
I don't like those. So I don't know what to wear with my linen,
Flip-flops.
ensemble.
You could get like strappy ones that just go across the top.
Yeah, I can't walk in those.
Right, I know. So
See, I don't know how to walk in those.
What does he wear? Like regularly stuff? SS
DC?
Stuff wants to know. Oh yeah, he wears DCs.
That's for shoes. That's all I wear is DCs.
Yeah, that's all he wears, and then he just wears like Iron Maiden T-shirts.
I do. I look
jeans or
horrible.
shorts.
I, honest to God, I a few times.
Then go change.
I just look really poor. I look really poor and common when I dress. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, like.
You really have a problem with that recently, though.
What, class? Yeah. Yeah, it's ever since we left the EU, I'm very much more conscious. I'm like, hang on a minute.
I doubt you look horrible SS stuff. She says she looks horrible, too. I doubt it. I highly doubt it.
If you wear DC shoes and an Iron Maiden T-shirt, yeah, maybe.
Okay, true. Yes, I agree, but, yeah.
There's just not...
Girls can't wear DC shoes.
Iron Maiden...
Well, okay, your Iron Maiden shirts were like 4XL.
I know.
You had those like for years. SS stuff says she dresses for comfort. There's nothing wrong
See,
with
I'm not
dressing
even
for comfort.
comfortable. That's my problem. I look fucking awful, and I'm not even comfortable.
How are you not comfortable? Is that because you have pants on?
Probably.
Okay. They said you have a badass voice, though.
I swear to God, Marcus, don't you fucking dare.
I don't even know what those are, but
I just saw flip-flop and leather.
Oh, I
was
saw
like,
Flojos.
What's a Flojo?
I don't know. That's what Marcus said. I have no idea.
Flojos.
Flojo flip-flops. Oh, God, I can't wait to see these. And they sell them at Costco. This makes it even better.
I'm very tempted with the Uggs.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of like what he has, Marcus, actually, because they're kind of like that, like, leather type.
Yeah. Fucking hate those.
Yeah. Yeah, they're kind of similar to what he has. Yeah, those. You'd be comfortable in those.
What are they?
Flip-flops. Hold on. I'm adjusting everything. There you go.
Marcus, you so wear those, don't you? I saw those. I'm like, those are Marcus flops. That's what they are.
Marcus flops.
Yeah, they're Mar flops. Yeah, there you go.
He has 2 pairs.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But you'd be fine in those. You need to let go of, like, your whole, like, image thing. Because you have, like, such a mental, like, image, like, perspective of people. Like, what people should wear to appease you, including yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to let go of that.
I'm very... I don't know. I'm just fed up.
He says those are his dressy flip-flops.
There are days I hate you so much, Marcus. You're a good bloke and all, but seriously. Oh, God. That... I don't know. That's... yeah.
So yeah, you have like a whole perspective on people and what they should wear.
Yeah.
To make you happy.
Yeah. Well, no. Okay, let's be sexist about this. It's just really women.
But you have a crisis over what you're wearing. I mean, God, when we were on our trip, you had like a whole like, oh my God, I'm having a fat day, and my shirts will make me look fat. I mean,
I can't stand.
Girls only do that.
I can't stand it.
I don't even do that.
Okay, look. Here's the thing, right? I hate it, right? Because I'm a little on the big bone side. I'm fat, right? Is like. The insides of my shorts ride up slightly higher on my leg than the outside of my shorts.
Okay.
And I've seen people from the back. Yeah, and the only people you ever see are fat people with their shorts kind of ride up, and you're like, man, another half an inch and you're going to be actually seeing bollock. And it's like, I don't like that. So I don't want that. So, you know, I don't know. I hate how I look now. I'm really done with it.
But your shorts don't do that.
Yeah, they do. They do, because I
ever
pull
see
them
it.
down.
Okay.
And I walk funny. I do that, you know, that funny thing.
What's that funny thing?
What, you do that funny walk to drop your
You don't have
shorts?
dressy flip-flops like Marcus.
I know. Why were you being a twat, Miguel? He says, I'm back from being a twat. What did he... Oh, did you give advice to somebody?
He was an expert.
I'm so lost now. So, yeah, I don't know.
Stephanie says she does the funny walk too.
Yeah, there you go. See?
Is that what you're saying, Steph? I'm not really sure. She said the funny walk, and then she said, yes, me too. So
Yeah, you do. You have to do it to drop your shorts down from in between your crack, basically. It's your legs. They kind of ride up the inside of your legs. It pisses me off. And it's only us larger people that suffer from that.
Oh, she said, yes, chubby thighs.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Well, you said it, not me. So I'm just...
But you weren't complaining about that the other day. You were complaining about all your shirts.
I hate my shirts. The problem is I've still got a bit of a belly, right? I mean, let's face it, right? I'm still 60 pounds overweight. That entire
Bill's on
60
Periscope
pounds,
now, so you can hate him now.
the entire 60 pounds is in my tits and my stomach.
Yes.
So it's like right now, my shirts basically, I look like...
Miguel says he's 195.
Fuck you.
Yes. So all your weight's in your stomach and your tits. Steve.
Sorry.
All your weight is in your stomach and your tits.
Yeah. Yeah, so my shirts look horrible all the time because basically I'm starting to get these cone tits because I am losing weight, but now I'm going in. You know, when you get... There's a certain level when a guy can be a certain weight and actually look better. You can be overweight and look better because, you know, your tits kind of like fill out. So you just get that like fucking big man boobs, right?
Man boobs.
Yeah, and then,
okay.
But now I'm at that stage where I'm getting like coney boobs.
Okay.
Right? And I'm getting a
good.
sticky
That
out.
means you're losing
Yeah, but
weight.
it looks horrible. It looks horrible. There's a point where AIDS patients look good because they've lost so much weight, but it's horrible. They're going to die. And my stomach, and it just, I don't know. I just, you know,
Then go pick out whatever clothes you want to do.
I don't know what I want. I see some people.
You do know, and you won't go do it.
No, because I don't.
There's a difference.
Well, there's no fucking shops around here that sell the kind of stuff
but
I
you
do.
go to like Boston or something.
I don't want to go. I do not want to go to Boston again. I fucking hate driving in Boston.
I know. I told you Boston sucks.
Boston
We
blows
get to go to
donkeys.
Boston. Oh, nobody knows. We get to go to Boston on August 5th.
Yes, we do.
To see Pearl Jam because I got early birthday tickets.
Yes, you did.
From you and Ethan.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
Mostly me, because they cost a fuck lot more than what he gave.
They're pretty expensive.
Ethan, because I know you're listening, you cheap bastard.
I seriously doubt he's listening.
Bet you he
For
is.
everybody that doesn't know, he went back to go visit friends and girlfriend in Texas. He's actually bringing her back next week.
Yes, he is.
So
Idiot.
Yeah. That isn't nice.
What?
The fact that you called him an idiot for bringing her back
I
here.
call him an idiot for most things.
I know that.
So he'll be back next week.
Yes. Like Tuesday night, I think. So
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So, Ethan then needs to recover because, my God, every time he travels, it's like this big deal. It's like, I'm so tired.
Oh, but he's not flying first class this time, so it might be like a longer
Jesus.
recovery.
God. So, Ethan will be back in 3 weeks. Probably. And, yeah, so we're going to see Pearl Jam. That's going to be interesting.
I know, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I don't know what Pearl Jam fans look like, so I don't know. I was still horrified from the Soundgarden fan experience.
Probably going to be similar, just
Really?
a little bit classier.
Classier?
A little bit classier.
What, like their wear bras this time? That would be
likely,
nice.
yes.
Okay, that would be nice.
You probably have a lot more hotter girls.
You can't
Like younger girls.
You can't wear side open t-shirts when you're that old and don't wear a bra because basically they fall out either
But
side.
side boob.
Yeah, no, but it's side like bingo wings.
That's gross.
It's just, you know, it's like she has two boobs on that side, and one is her bingo wing,
That's
and the
gross.
other is the boob, and they just
Okay, that's really disgusting.
she's jumping up and
No,
down.
you probably have a lot hotter younger
doubt
girls
it.
at Pearl Jam. Oh,
Pearl
yeah.
Jam is a dirty group.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It is
Yes, it
not.
is.
No, I'm going to say you're going to have like a pretty good group. You are going to have the old slightly scary ones, like the Soundgarden concert.
There was
but
like-
I don't think it's going to be that bad.
There was like probably maybe one or two girls at the Soundgarden concert that actually looked. I was like, okay, you know, considering the age of the group, that's okay. That was out of like 10,000 girls there. I mean, that was a low bar, very low bar. So,
Marcus says Pearl Jam would be classier because you can't buy their tickets on Groupon. Oh, Steph saw Pearl Jam in 1993. Lucky you. This is my first time. So This is like the one band I've always wanted to see. I finally get to. It's at Fenway Park. It's really weird. It's like I still can't grasp the idea of how you have a concert in a baseball stadium, especially when they like block off like the whole diamond area, but whatever.
So we're like on the side somewhere.
We're on the side.
The tickets on the floor were insane. They're like $1,500. I'm like, Pearl Jam, you're not that good. Sorry, but you're not. I wouldn't pay $1,500 for Iron Maiden.
I wouldn't pay $1,500 for Iron Maiden, but I'd pay $1,500 for Pearl Jam. Fuck. If I was going by myself, I'd pay that. And I'd go be on the front.
Jesus.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't see anything.
That's my
you'd
problem.
You'd be surrounded by sweaty armpits. Your entire day would just be like hair dripping down sweat on you. That'd be so nasty.
Dr. Sunday said he saw Pearl Jam at Lollapalooza 92-ish.
Wow.
So that's cool.
All the 90s rocking it out. Anybody seen them on their new tour, though? No, because nobody cares.
Yes, they do.
I'm quite happy to go to Fenway. Because they have really fucking awesome hot dogs there.
No, they have awesome hot dogs on the outside.
Are they really, Marcus? Are they insanely small? That's not cool because me and Marcus...
It's a tiny stadium.
Yeah, well, he said the seats are insanely small. Why not?
Okay, you're going to be sitting.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Not going to stand up.
Why? Everybody's going to be standing up.
Okay, I'll stand up.
You stood up for Iron Maiden.
Well, that's different. That's Iron Maiden. You stand to attention with it.
Do I need to take somebody else to the Pearl Jam concert?
You can if you want.
Okay. I'm aiming together to have fun.
Okay, well, you're going to have fun.
Sit there.
I'm going to be buying the biggest hot dog I can. You're going to have fun. You had fun at Soundgarden. It's not fucking Dyer taking me along to something.
But you stood up there. You stood up by the stage.
Well, I know. That's because he told us all to stand up, and I do as I'm told.
Because he's an expert, right?
Because he's an expert in crowd manipulation. Actually, yeah, he was. So...
Okay, so you're going to buy new clothes before Pearl?
I can't do this. Oh my god, you can't call it fucking 10. I don't fucking know.
Right when the show's over. Is it John or is it Miguel?
Hang on.
Because John's on Periscope as well.
Hang on. You still got to hang on.
He'd probably do the same thing.
Hold on. Yeah,
I don't think the stadium is so tiny at Fenway, Marcus. It like fits in like a city block. It's like less than a city block. It is bizarre how tiny it is.
Okay, I got you.
Who is this?
I don't know. It's either Miguel or John.
It should be John and Mike.
Oh.
Yes.
It is.
Yep.
It is.
Hey, John, tell him about your bell end, how that girl toothed your dink.
Are you for real? I'm ringing up. This is a quality show.
I think you got the wrong show, John.
Sorry?
I think you got the wrong show.
Listen,
No, ask him about the girl with the teeth.
Listen, I've rang up to talk about hot dogs.
Hey, John tried to skin a hot dog with his teeth. But so did some girl, and she was practicing on him.
I do apologise for Michael's behaviour.
I know. Here's the problem, John. It's like since we've left the EU, everybody thinks they can say whatever they want about us.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
It is.
And they've no damn right.
He's hanging out with there.
So, John, what you were going to tell us about hot dogs?
Well, no, I mean, I know you're all about the hot dog, and you know, food is obviously when you get to a certain age, food is a priority.
It is, yeah.
And also,
he's talking shit.
And also, sitting down is also important.
That's what you've been talking about.
I realize. Okay, I got to tell you this. I realized something. It was the week before, so it was 2 weeks ago. And there's a certain age where when we arrive somewhere, depending on your age, is depending how you act. And I noticed I get down to the beach now, and the first thing I do is look for somewhere to sit down. And I realized, like, my teen kids, they get to the beach and they kind of spend about 2 or 3 minutes and then they sit down. And yet our 7-year-old gets down to the beach and it's playtime and she doesn't sit down at all for the 2 hours we're there or whatever. And I noticed, when you get old, Your point of destination is purely to find somewhere to sit
Food
down.
in a seat.
A food in a seat.
That's crazy.
You
Hey,
want a
John
bit
will
of
be in the
comfort.
kitchen. John will be in the kitchen making tea,
Uh-huh.
and he'll be on the phone. He'll set the phone down right by where he's making the tea, but then he'll sit down on a chair and then start doing his doobies or whatever he's doing.
I'm actually making soup. Actually, as it happens.
Sure, it's
Cooking
not
with
sausage?
John.
It's always cooking with
What?
John.
It's always
Sure,
cooking
it's
with
not
John.
sausage.
Well, it's a time, for fuck's sake. Be professional, Michael.
So John, you were saying about hot dogs. I'm just going to get this out of the way so we can then find out about your skinning of the penis.
Right. Right. Well, food is a priority when you go into these places. The last thing you want to be doing is going in a mosh pit in your 40s.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You see what I mean? Even when you're young, it's not a place to be. Because you see what they do? They piss in cups and then throw it forwards.
That's right.
What shows are you going to?
I was gonna say,
I'm telling you, that's
what?
what they do.
Oh yeah, they do.
What shows are you going to, you wacko bastard?
I'm telling you, that's what they do.
It is. Yeah, it's true. Although I'm going to
stop
tell
going
you.
to Hanson concerts.
Although I'll tell you, John, my two teen kids they've been going to concerts, because obviously we're fairly close to Boston, so they've been going down there. The modern
Thanks
groups,
to the Weezer one.
the modern groups, and like the mosh pits now are just a pathetic excuse, and it's generally full of like teens, and they have no idea what they're doing. Nobody comes out with any broken bones, any cuts, bruises. Nothing happens anymore.
No.
Yeah.
I got
And
a question,
also,
John.
well, just shut the fuck up, Mike. And also what they're doing, right, is they're spending half their fucking time watching the concert through their fucking
Yes.
phone or iPad.
Yes,
Oh my
they
God!
do.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know,
that-
you've seen people do that with parades, haven't you? Haven't you, Steve?
Yes. I mean, especially when we're going to see a firework display and everybody watches the fireworks through their fucking 4-inch screen phones. I'm like, it's there. It's happening for real in front of you. Well, somebody might want to see it. Nobody watches fireworks on YouTube.
Except
Sorry.
on drone videos, right?
Hey, Steve, I actually have concocted the best John impression I ever have done. You ready?
Okay.
Sometimes when I go to shows, the kids are watching this shows on their cellular phones. I gotta sit down. I need a cup of tea and a sausage. Blimey.
Wow.
I do think the war just got declared somewhere.
That was awesome.
Oh, he knows I love him.
Okay, so everybody is waiting to hear the skinning incident.
Yes. Are you okay?
They just got. Do you know what? I did have a friend actually who went out with a girl with a brace. You know where this is going.
I know where this is going.
Yeah, and that's exactly where it did go. Because obviously, us Europeans tend to have foreskins left behind. Because obviously it's natural. It's unnatural to have your foreskin removed. We all know this.
That's right. Take that, Jews.
And
You see how he's deflecting the true story?
I know, John. We
on.
want to know about your
Shaving
dick.
his
That's the
knobs.
question.
Now, there's a comment I never expected to hear out of Jane's mouth. But there we go. Like, no, come on, John. We want to hear about your dick. See, once again, something I never expected to hear from my wife. But there we go.
right.
Congratulations,
That's all the
John.
ladies do, mate.
What can I say? I bow to your superiority.
Of course you do. It's the English vibe, you see. You should know.
He's half the man he used to be now, though.
Oh, wow.
That's not good.
He's half the man he used to be.
Anyway, but no, basically, sexy time, and one got carried away,
Uh-huh.
and obviously the little incision occurred.
Oh, you got
He was like
caught.
Pac-Man on his junk.
Oh my god.
So I was in recovery. I was in recovery for about a week.
Oh, dude, that's bad.
I tell you, your junk does recover rather quickly, I have to say.
Skin grows back quick on that
Good.
part of your body.
I mean, did you lose skin? Like, actually, a chunk of skin out of there?
Well, can I say, actually, Jane, because you know us blokes, we're sort of over-dramatic when it comes to the pain. And
Yes.
I have to say, it was the tiniest of nick, but it hurt so bad, Jane.
She nicked my dick.
Honestly, I had a bad experience. It was actually my ex-wife, and I hated blowjobs after that. And I mean, Jen, I tell you, when we first got together, I was like, no, not interested. No thanks, not interested at all. Because yes, it was a bloody mess. That's the only way I can describe it. And yes, I know you over-exaggerate when it's to do with your junk. But there was enough blood down there.
Sore.
Yeah, and that was it.
You know, and they didn't.
John, you ready
notice
for my story so you don't feel so bad?
Go on, what was his name?
His name was Stevie Marcos. One time my ex-wife had a tongue ring, but it was a plastic one, and she used to chomp on it all the time, so it got like scraped up.
Mm-hmm.
So she got going down after a while, and it literally like scrapes underneath. And man, I was done for about a month. I couldn't do anything.
Wow.
It was raw and it was messy. There you go, John. There. Now you don't have to feel so bad. I was just teasing. I love you.
So I think
that's bad.
Marcus, I think Marcus is also saying he's been there as well. So this seems to be, I think this is a little known injury that I think most men apparently are going through.
And also,
true,
when you do have problems down that area, you never go to the doctors. You always ask your friends, don't you?
Yeah.
You never go to
Yeah, and then your friends call shows and hook them on the line, and then
Steph goes, "What the fuck, Marcus?"
Okay, so apparently we've just created a domestic because I said Marcus had said I've been there.
That was Marcus was saying he went to Fenway.
Oh shit!
Yes. So Marcus,
guys, so you understand, we're talking about this. Okay, so I'm talking about this, and I look over on the chat room, and Marcus, I don't read his statement above. He's talking about Fenway still, and below he says I've been there. So of course we're talking about chomp dicks, and so Marcus is saying I've been there. So I mention that, and Steph is on Periscope and goes, "What the fuck, Marcus?" So,
wow.
God,
I've actually been to Fenway too. One of the only two parks I've been to besides Tampa.
Oh, really? We're all desperately trying to save Marcus now. We're all throwing ourselves on the proverbial marriage grenade.
Steve really can't fucking read
too,
shit. Stay away from the chat. I'll deal with the
stay away
chat
from the
room,
chat.
okay? I knew that.
Didn't I
was
caused
about
a domestic
Fenway.
between them before, didn't I?
Yes,
Yeah.
several times. Oh, speaking of domestics between Marcus and Steph and everybody, I have an update on the Marcus Steph saga.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yes.
I know.
John, do you know about this?
Listen, mate. Every time I phone onto this show, I never know what the fuck's going on.
Okay, all right.
I just found one of John's socks.
Wow.
I've got
Tell me.
No, how
licensure
could you?
sock over here, John.
Hey, Miguel, if you could send it to me, I'll do something special with it, and then I'll send it to John.
Yes, send me my foil anus.
I did.
I think you'll.
I didn't.
Listen. I think you'll find that.
It's still in the box.
That sock's already seen action.
Not the kind of action I'm going to put in it.
Oh man, this
That was what. Have
conversation
you ever heard that
south.
joke, Steve?
Pardon?
Have you ever heard that joke?
No.
Why did the sperm cross the road?
Why?
Because I had the wrong socks on.
Jeez. Oh my
Cool.
It goes along with my old saying, all I need is 5 minutes in a tube sock. That's it.
5 minutes. Fuck you, stud. Okay, so we're going to give an update on the Marcus, Steph, and...
It's Marcus and Steph and Rose.
Oh, okay. Oh!
And Miguel.
Oh!
Yeah.
Damn!
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah, I told you I'd break Marcus eventually.
So basically what happened is that Marcus texted me and said, I got a massive update. And I'm like, okay. And he basically said that Steph woke up the other morning, had this really fucking hot dream where they basically couple swapped. Right?
Ooh, wow.
And now she's just like, now I'm going to do it. So, but they're like working on moving house right now, and they had to go to Disneyland. So I
So
kid
much
you
wrong
not.
with
So they're actually going to be talking about this later on. But now she's very up for it because she really liked her dream.
Really? Wow,
Yes.
this is going to go horribly wrong.
Yeah, I know.
Because what happens
Oh
in your...
God, yes it is.
Yeah, because the dream tends to smooth out certain issues that will no doubt...
Yeah. And so they're not necessarily doing a full-on couple swap. It's just going to be like swap. But
See,
Can
everybody's
you tell him
there.
to videotape it so we can watch the train wreck unfold?
this would be cool. The problem with this, right, is that Marcus is walking into an unmarked minefield.
Yes.
Because if he makes contact, like eye contact, too long,
Yes,
to
and
the
I
other girl.
already know that the girl that Steph is talking about doing this with is Rose, who she totally fancies, right? So does Marcus.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So now Marcus is still gonna have. Now they're not doing like full on. You know, they were
Marcus
saying
and
they're
Steph
gonna
are
like.
having a meltdown currently.
But so yeah, that's the new scenario. That's kind of all I.
Did I lose
got
you
out of
guys?
that.
I think I lost.
I think you lost them.
I think I lost them.
Yep.
Shit, how did that happen?
I have
Hold on.
no idea.
Okay, hold on.
So yeah, so the Marcus stuff thing is evolving more. So when they come back from Disneyland with her family, because yes, they're going on a family Disneyland trip.
They don't have kids, right?
No, they don't. But they're going
Sorry
with.
about that.
There we
They're
go.
going.
Yeah.
They're going with her
Sorry, I
parents.
unplugged my internet on that.
Can I just say, talking from experience,
Uh-huh.
reality is never as good as the dream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's
So-
true. Just like the awesomeness of the Fantasy Football Association. Oops.
Hey, Dr. Sunday, he's having a dig at you. Yeah,
Sorry, Doctor.
the doctor is in the house, virtually. So, I think... So Marcus really fancies Rose. See, that's going to be a problem.
See, that's
because
why I
he
don't
is
think
going
it's
to
going to
be...
be a full-on wife swap. She got very excited about that, but there's no other said guy, and he's going in it. So it's now like he's going to be with a girl, she's going to be with a girl. It's not like bringing in just another girl, but there'll be another guy in the scenario.
Oh,
as
so
well.
her dream didn't include another guy.
Not for Marcus, but
Not-
for her.
Oh, so she
therefore,
wants to get
she's
double
just-
teamed.
I'm assuming it's something. I'm not totally positive yet. We still have yet to talk about that, but this is not like helping Marcus at all.
No, it isn't.
No, especially
So
since
basically,
he's, like,
she wants
totally
to
got
be
his eye
seen
on
to
Miguel.
by Marcus
I'm
and
not
also another guy. And
Yeah, I'm not
so
sure.
it's all about her. It's going to be
Yes.
all in her, and he's just...
That's no good.
No.
No.
Good to
No.
If they fly me out there, I will pretend I'm Dr. Ruth and go, "You are doing it wrong.
Can you put
This is not the
the
proper fantasy." of
Yes, but
Mr.
Marcus would
Washington."
just like it if you flew out there. So that might be
So
a problem.
see, the last thing I want to be doing is looking another man in the eyes. I'm sorry.
John would rather look him in the balls. is what he would-
Marcus just messaged on Spreaker. He said, "Jesus, I leave for 2 seconds and I come back to this."
Well,
yes.
you missed the update, Marcus, about you.
Recap.
Yeah, we have to
Steph
recap.
had a really hot dream one night where she wife swapped. Now she wants Rose really, really fucking bad, and another guy.
Yeah.
And she's very into this. But now they have to go to Disneyland and move house, and
See-
then they can talk about it again.
No, she's
better.
appeasing him. She's
I
putting
hate
it there
that.
to
That or
go...
maybe she's trying to get back at him for something.
Yeah, this sounds like the fact... I mean, seriously,
I mean, the other
you've
part
got to
of
go to
it-
Disneyland and move house. Really? How long does a
Steph said,
threesome
sorry,
take?
it's true. Smiley face, winky face. I think he said the other part of it. He said that when she woke up from the dream, she was like super wet and was all like so totally turned on, and it was just like, oh yeah, we totally have to do this.
No,
So,
you know what's going to happen there, don't you? You know what's going to happen there. Well, no, you know, she wants to go to Disneyland and lose the fucking house. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's just getting messier and messier and messier.
Yeah, and we're not on about her knickers.
I kind of feel sorry for the guy because he got himself in this really bad situation, and he's not going to get out of this not at all.
Yeah, let's go with that and go.
Well, Big B, I'm sure that your girlfriend did get annoyed at you when you had a dream about one of my ex-friends, and she got mad at me. Yeah, I'm not surprised that happened, dude.
Why would you tell her you were
Yeah,
giving a better
what an
friend? Wow.
Jesus.
Well, I mean, if that was his ex at the time, I guess it wouldn't make a difference.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen, me soup's coming on a treat.
Of course.
Cooking with John. Just.
It's parsnip soup. I mean, you know.
We've gone like nearly half an hour over, so we're going as well because this is fucking ridiculous.
Yes, I have stuff to do.
But
Crazy. My
Marcus,
soup's more fucking
you are heading into the storm, my friend. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
You are heading into
Yeah,
the storm.
and right into the Japs eye of the storm.
Yeah,
Sexy
yeah.
Monterey with
Wow,
Rose.
mind your mouth, you racist.
Oh, yeah, sorry, you can't say that anymore. I do apologise.
I know. I don't like the
where's
way
your coos?
language is changing. You can't say things that you used to be able to.
I missed what he
John just
said.
likes to say racist shit.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I'll go back to me soup.
I don't mean to, but I generally do. But John, go enjoy your soup.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
All right. We'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Love and peace.
All right.
Peace.
Cheers, mate.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so
I
Marcus
know.
is in for such a. She's put that. See, why could they not make it happen right now? I mean, are they going to Disneyland tomorrow?
They're moving
No.
house currently, like this, week. Like they're
This
currently
week.
packing and moving house and stuff like
Right.
that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's fair enough. And then when they go into Disneyland?
I think the week after.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, Miguel. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll go on the show tonight. Okay, so that means that the Pod Tsunami is actually having a show tonight.
Might be
Woohoo!
having a show tonight.
Yay! So go on to Blab IM or speaker right here.
Uh-huh.
Well, not here, but speaker, the
Pod
website, and then look
Tsunami
up.
813.
Yeah,
On Blab.
go do
and
that.
Pod Tsunami
and
Network.
We'll hang out tonight. Yeah. I'm kind of worried about Marcus now.
Yeah.
Because if she's totally up
He's
for...
totally excited. He's like,
Oh, I
"This is
know.
fucking awesome."
Well, no, it's cool because at least you
And
get
I was like,
at least his
cool.
wife now is going, okay, I'm in the mindset to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I just, are they going to set boundaries? No. Is it going to be
That's what he
you
said.
can't? She is not going to go, you can't stick your finger in her ass. She's not going to say that. But Marcus is going to go, I can put my finger in her ass because that's totally fine. And I'm not on about my wife's ass. I'm on about the other one.
See, I don't think he's even totally interested necessarily in Rose. So.
Oh, really?
He thinks
thought he
she's
was-
really hot.
Okay.
But he's really into Miguel. Remember? And he would have been very interested in Steve.
But is
at
Miguel
that time, but
interested
Steve's not there
in
anymore.
Hey. Really?
Yeah, really. Read the conversations. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Why am I attractive to young dudes?
Be happy?
They've got too much junk.
They got too much junk.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I don't need the cock and balls.
Okay.
I need the ones with vaginas at that age. That would work. Damn it. Sup, Marcus? Oh, okay. So is Miguel into Marcus? Is he...
Miguel is into Marcus, but Steph
No.
doesn't know that.
Oh, no, whoa, wait. Miguel, is it... Why is that doing that on
I
us?
don't know.
What?
What?
Hang on.
Yes.
Marcus is into Miguel,
Yes.
okay?
Steph doesn't know that.
Oh, Steph doesn't know that. But
No.
Steph knows that Marcus is kind of up for the guy stuff.
No.
Oh, he hasn't spoken at all about that.
No, Marcus hasn't said fuck all about that yet. He's dealing with a certain situation right now. He said we'll bring that up later.
Oh, you know what? She's going to probably be all right if he bums a guy. I don't think
Yes,
women see that as... They don't see that like cheating for whatever reason.
No.
Because
Yeah.
you don't. Because you said you
No.
wouldn't see that as cheating if I started fucking another guy.
I go for it. Apparently Marcus is up for it, so...
Yes.
See, I mean, this could be your last time you could get like a 25-year-old. I mean...
I don't want one with a cock and balls. Fuck you! The last time I can get a 25-year-old. Wow, cheers. Fine, on that note, we will fucking go out. Jesus Christ. Wow. Last time you can get a 25-year-old.
I said this might be the last time you could get a 25-year-old.
Right. In a gay encounter.
He was throwing himself at you.
In a gay encounter.
Yeah.
Wow. Thanks a lot. God. Sorry I'm so hideous.
Well, according to your grinder, you can get a lot younger guys too. So
That's Grindr, it's not real.
If you're closer than 8 miles away, he would totally make that real. Apparently 8 miles is really far in grinder terms.
It's weird. I don't think I'd like to do a lady boy. I wouldn't mind Jane having one. I'd probably get mixed in, but I don't think I'd really do anything with a lady boy. I'd be happy. And that's a weird thing, isn't it? Why? I don't care if she fucks a guy either, so I guess, it's whatever. I don't care. I'll draw the line at sheep, because I get jealous then. Alright. We'll catch everybody tomorrow.
Alright, 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Right.
Eastern.
For
Blab I Am.
Yes.
And the Pod Tsunami Network. Pod Tsunami 813.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright. Catch you all guys later. Bye.
Bye.